Record heat continues through parts of WA, but some relief is on the way. First off, let's look at those extraordinary temperatures. Today, another hot one on the way. But yesterday, we saw all-time records at Carnarvon, 49.9 degrees there yesterday. Shark Bay, just south of there, 49.8. And Geraldton, an all-time record there at 49.3 degrees. And you can see another very hot day on the way. But let's look at that heat in more detail. We can break it down here into the 40-degree range and notice that much of the state in the low to mid 40s, but of particular interest is areas in the Gascoyne where we're looking at temperatures in the high 40s. And that's likely to continue in the coming days. Today, 46 Geraldton, 43 Perth, and in the suburbs as well. Tomorrow, some minor relief along the west coast as onshore flow brings some cooler westerly winds, but still temperatures into the high 30s, while 40s continue for many inland areas right across the state and also extending down into southern coastal areas as well. Then on Wednesday, cooler southwesterly winds will bring some relief to much of the southwest, but note the heat continuing to extend through many of our inland parts and even inland of Exmouth, temperatures in the high 40s to near 50 degrees. So with all this heat around, heat wave conditions are ongoing across much of WA. These orange areas are severe heat wave conditions and these darker reds are extreme heat wave conditions for the coming days. But note, thanks to that cooler southerly wind moving in, we're going to see that areas of heat wave conditions contract into inland areas and the focus of the really hot heat moving back in towards the Pilbara and Gascoyne regions as we move into the mid and latter part of this week. Now, with all these hot, dry and windy conditions, that also means fire dangers are elevated, with high to extreme fire dangers extending along much of our west coast today. And that means if fires do get going in these regions, they will be hard to control and contain, so some dangerous fire conditions today. And then tomorrow the focus shifts into southwestern parts of WA with another round of extreme fire dangers due to these hot, dry and windy conditions. But thankfully, as that cooler air moves in on Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to see those severe, extreme fire dangers drop, but still looking at high fire dangers for much of the state. So with this hot, dry and windy weather continuing, remember to stay cool, stay hydrated, and stay up to date with the latest forecasts and warnings via our website, app and social media. And if any fires do get going, listen to all advice from emergency services.